Hi, I'm Studios. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can add your animation from Glycon 3D to Unreal Engine 5 Preview 2 and Metahumans. Let us begin. First of all, I'm going to create a folder called Glycon 3D to store the animation and the necessary files. Inside this folder I am going to create another one for the animation. Then I import the animation created in Glycon 3D. We check that it is in exported time and we import. Right-click and create a new ECrig. It will ask us what our mesh is and we choose it. I'll call it Source Glycon 3D. We create another ECrig, this time for the Unreal skeleton. Select the mesh and call it Target. We open the source file. For the head, we select the bones shown in the video. Then we click on New Retargeted and call it Head. We do the same thing for the column. And call it Spine. For the left arm, we call it Left Arm. For the right arm, we call it Right Arm. For the left leg, we call it Left Leg. For the right leg, we call it Right Leg. We save the progress. We open the target file. It contains the bones of the Unreal dummy. Well, that's where we want to add our animation. We do the same as in the previous step. We select the bones that are shown in the video and we give them the same name that we put in the previous ones. We save the progress. Now let's create an retargeter. It will ask us what is the ECrig of the file that contains the Glycon 3D animation, so we select the source. We open the file we just created. In Target ECrig asset we select our target. Now we will see that the two files have been mapped and we will check that the same name appears on both the left and the right. We double-click on the Glycon 3D animation, and as we can see, the animation is wrong, the arms are not well positioned. We will also see how the character is suspended in the air. Now we fix all this. First you have to select the skeleton root of each rig. We look for the bone called pelvis, and with the right button we select Set Retarget Route. We do the same with the target. We click on Edit Pose and move the arm from the shoulder. In my case it has to be -50 degrees. The same for the other arm. Then from the elbow we position it so that it is straight, in my case -30 degrees. We exit edit mode, and if everything has gone well, the animation will be correct. We save the progress. We add a mannequin in the scene. But we will verify that when adding the animation, it does not appear. We go to the folder where we had our Glycon 3D animation, and with the right button we look for duplicate and retarget. We select our retarget and look for a path where to save the new animation. Then we can find our animation. Now we are going to do the same with a Metahuman. The first thing is to download and import a Metahuman to the scene. We go to the folder where our Metahuman is located and drag it to the scene. Now we open our character file and select body. Now here we are going to see what mesh it is using, and this is the one we will choose in the next step. We create a new ECrig and select the mesh that we saw in the previous step. I'm going to call it MetaTarget. We open the file we just created, and now we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. This is a new step. Do not forget to change the text. We save. And now we create a new ECrig retargeter. We will select Glycon Edge Target, since we want to obtain the animation of Glycon 3D. And I'm going to call it MetaTargeter. We open the file that we just created. We select the target that we created in the previous step, MetaTarget. We realize that the names are well placed and those on the right coincide with those on the left. We will see that only the feet and hands are visible. It is because of the mesh that we chose previously, but we have the possibility to change it again. In Target Preview Mesh we select the mesh that I show in the video. Since it is better, you see the mesh of the entire character and not just the hands and feet. Now we will see that the misplaced arms appear, just as it happened in the other part of the video. We already know how to fix it, but just in case, I show it again. As we will see, we have not added which is the root. We open our target and select pelvis and set root. Now we have it. Now we will fix the misplaced arms. We click on Edit Pose and like before, we are going to rotate the arm from the shoulder on the right, and the same for the left. Then do the same to rotate the forearm from the elbow. Now we see how the animation is perfect, with the arms in place. Now we are going to convert the Glycon 3D animation to the animation for the Metahuman bones. For this we go to the folder where we had our animation, right-click and duplicate and retarget. We select our MetaTargeter, and save it where we want. Now we can select our Metahuman, and in the details, we select body, and add the new animation. We can drag it. Now we can visualize it and see how it looks. And this has been all. I hope it helps you to say that what we have done is not only useful for use with Glycon 3D, but I have mentioned the bones that would be used in Glycon 3D, but the same tutorial can be translated to any humanoid that you put, only you have to pay attention that the names of the bones agree, especially the head, spine, arms and legs. Soon I will upload more videos explaining new things. Greetings. See you soon.